I have to do a couple of stories about jokes because for comics, that's our stock and trade, that's our currency, that's our cash, jokes. And I, from the beginning, loved guys who wrote great jokes. Guys who had that superior Kevin Rooney, who I talked about earlier. Guys who had the great writings. Because I loved the smell of new jokes more than anything. I loved it. I loved new jokes, and I was immediately, as soon as I started doing it, I was on the lookout for jokes. I'd be at a party. If somebody said something funny, I'd go into the bathroom. I'd lock the door. I always had a notepad. I wrote stuff down. It didn't matter. I just was obsessed with jokes. I'd find them anywhere. I remember one time I was in a group home. Bunch of guys living together, going to law school at the time. And this guy was one of those real, he was sort of like he was real precipity, and he'd put notes on the food in the refrigerator. And one night he put on his leftover pizza, he said, "Hi, I'm Frank the Pizza, and I'm waiting for Larry to come home." So I ate the pizza and put another note, said, "Frank couldn't wait anymore, he left." Right? So I did that. I did that joke on stage, and it worked. And then one night he came and saw me do the joke, right? And he had no sense of humor. He comes out and goes, "You owe me for that pizza." But I love jokes, and I remember going to see Earth Day on the Washington Mall, like 1978 or something, and they had all these bands playing. There was Bonnie Raitt and Jackson Browne, and this was right after the 3 Mile Island thing. So every once in a while, everybody was chanting. The whole crowd would chant, "No nukes, no nukes, no nukes." And we're standing there, and mostly it was just people throwing frisbees and smoking weed. And this guy next to me was real stoned. And finally, at one point, he turned to me and said, "Hey, man, when them No Nukes gonna play?" All I do is pull out the notebook and write that one down.